It is a difficult time to be renewing your mortgage in Canada. Borrowers are being financially squeezed as they pay more for gas, groceries, and everyday goods due to inflation. Interest rates are the highest they've been in the past couple of decades, and borrowers who previously took advantage of low interest rates are feeling the shock of interest rates doubling or tripling that they are coming out of. I can't bring interest rates down, and I certainly don't have the ability to lower the gas prices, but I'm going to show you a strategy to give you your best chance of getting the best rate and mortgage product at renewal.
This is the Saskatchewan Real Estate Podcast, the show that highlights Saskatchewan real estate. Looking to buy your first house, your next investment property? Subscribe to never miss an episode. Here's your host, Ron Caroni.
Welcome to the season finale of Season 3. This is episode 137 of the Saskatchewan Real Estate Podcast. I'm your host, Ron Caroni, a mortgage broker based in Saskatoon. Here on the channel, we love to chat about real estate, financial education, and highlighting the wonderful province of Saskatchewan. If that sounds like content that you enjoy, please consider supporting the channel by hitting the like button and subscribing to never miss our weekly episodes. This week, as we round out the year, I wanted to give you guys something to help you navigate a difficult time when it comes to mortgages. This would be a great episode to share with your friends, family, and colleagues if you hear that they're having a tough time at renewal. So this week, I'm going to touch on 5 things that I think are important in relation to mortgage renewals. The first being some news on the mortgage front that helps borrowers move to a new lender and walking through the process of renewing the mortgage using a mortgage broker. After watching this full episode, you're going to have a really good idea of how to win your mortgage renewal and not be taken advantage of by your current lender. As previously stated, interest rates are very high right now, and that has been working against borrowers as they're trying to renew. When we are qualifying a mortgage in Canada, we are either going to do it at the stress test rate of 5.25% or your contract rate. That's the interest rate that you get on your mortgage commitment plus 2%. Because fixed rates are currently above the stress test rate, we've been qualifying borrowers on their contract rate plus 2%. If a borrower who previously had a lower interest rate, they might not be able to move their mortgage if it's being stress tested at their contract rate plus 2%. So the good news for borrowers is that if you are transferring a mortgage, it no longer has to be stress tested with that plus 2% addition. There are a handful of lenders that are available in the mortgage broker channel that will transfer these mortgages at the contract rate. This means it's easier for borrowers to move their mortgage from their existing lender and not have to qualify at as high of a rate. So if it is easier for a borrower to now renew with a new lender, how should they go about it? So different lenders are going to have different practices when they are going to reach out to you and offer you their mortgage renewal offer. Typically, your existing lender is going to reach out anywhere from 2 to 6 months out from your renewal. My suggestion is for mortgage borrowers to reach out to a mortgage broker 4 to 6 months ahead of their renewal. Most lenders allow brokers to lock in rates 120 days prior to their renewal date, and in most cases, you want to give at least a 30-day minimum before renewal so your mortgage broker has enough time to find you the best rate to get your file approved and have the title transferred to the new lender. In some cases, you can renew into an open mortgage, but it's much easier to do things ahead of time and not have to incur any extra interest charge. Now that we have established a timeline, you as the borrower have to make a decision of what makes the most sense for you, my existing lender or a potential lender that the broker is offering. Typically, your existing lender is going to send you a renewal notice and outline the existing rates that they are offering. However, lenders might not offer you their best rate at this time. What I prefer to do with my clients is have them reach out to their bank to give them their best option. Let them know that you're shopping around and say, what can you do as we're looking at the open market here? After that, we compare it to the best option that we have in the broker channel. If your bank is offering rate and terms similar to the best available products that I have, you as the borrower can sign the renewal notice from your existing lender knowing they're offering a really fair deal. In most cases though, I am going to have a better rate and offer the client a mortgage product with better features that gives them more flexibility and will save them more money in the long run. But Ron, don't mortgage brokers charge really big fees in order to get these low rates? I won't speak for all mortgage brokers, but 99% of us do not charge any service fees to our clients, and completely normal transactions are free for borrowers. Now, to be fair, there is going to be a little work involved in getting that better interest rate. You're going to need to fill out a mortgage application, complete some documents to verify income and property details. This will also include a fresh credit check. A few things that can affect your ability to requalify for the loan are claiming bankruptcy, filing a consumer proposal, starting a new business, or changing careers. No, these are not hard and fast rules, and you may still qualify in the end. If you can't requalify at a new lender, you can still accept the mortgage renewal from your existing lender. Once the application and the document packages has been completed and assembled, the file will be sent to the lender. Once the lender approves it, they will send funding instructions to a title transfer company. A representative from one of these companies will reach out to you to sign the final documents. Once that is completed, your mortgage payments will automatically start transferring to the new lender. In most cases, a mortgage broker is going to be able to find you a better rate and product than what you currently are being offered at your existing lender. Many lenders available in the mortgage broker channel are much more fair in the way they charge penalty calculations, and this is really important in today's environment. If there is an opportunity for borrowers to break their mortgage contracts and take advantage of low rates that are available on the market that potentially could be coming up in the next couple of years, it could save them thousands of dollars. However, if you're at a lender that will charge a high interest rate differential penalty, it might not make financial sense to break your mortgage to get into some of these lower rates. Many lenders in the broker channel also offer excellent prepayment privileges, giving you the ability to make large lump sum payments on your loan, should you have the ability to do so. And lastly, remember, most mortgage brokers work on a referral-based model. The more people they help and do good work for, the more business they get. This incentivizes finding the best solution for clients, not necessarily sticking you into a mortgage product at a bank that doesn't fit, and the decision is made regardless of the lender. I hope that gives you a pretty good overview of mortgage renewals and how a broker can really shine at mortgage renewal time. If you do have any questions about your upcoming mortgage and you live in Saskatchewan, I am a licensed mortgage broker and would be able to help walk you through the process in more detail. If there are any other questions you have regarding mortgages, whether that be purchasing, renewing, or refinancing, feel free to use the comment section below, or if you're taking this podcast in through audio, email me, ron@ronqmortgage.ca. Thanks for checking out this week's episode of the Saskatchewan Real Estate Podcast. As I noted in the intro, this is the season finale for 2023. We will be back in 2024, beginning of February, for season 4 of the podcast. Really looking forward to a brand new slate of guests, topics. It's going to be awesome, and I have a lot of ideas already, and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you. On that note, a quick thank you to this year's guests and participants in the podcast. Your knowledge and expertise definitely helps educate folks on real estate, Saskatchewan, and financial education. A big shout out to my video podcast editor, my wife, Olgi. The podcast would not be possible without your help and dedication. And lastly, a thank you to everyone who has watched this podcast on YouTube, listened on Apple or Spotify or other podcasting platforms. There does seem to be a growing movement around the show, and I'm very proud and thankful for the support. Until next year, I'm Ron Caroni, your Saskatchewan mortgage professional. Bye for now.